We're back, everybody. Welcome. Good to see you all here for some more of Storage Hunter Simulator. Big recent update, adding a ton of new stuff and some other updates too that we kind of missed out on until recently. Now we're back for more. Yep, there's been a lot of these life simulator, job simulators on the channel lately. It's been really fun playing What was it called? Wrap House Simulator. Basically like making kebabs and making burgers and doing Storage Wars again. All fun stuff, man. And I hope we will be playing more games like this too. And also a Schedule 1 or Schedule I coming out on the 24th, I think. And we'll see if we get early access to it over the next couple of days. But anyway, welcome back. Good to see you all here. Thanks again for turning on the notification bell. And thank you very much for subscribing, hitting like, and hanging out. Let's go ahead and jump into our... oh, and by the way, we're playing on hard mode too. So we're playing on the hardest difficulty, which is awesome. Snowy, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub. And thank you very much for 2 months of support. Yeah, my birthday's on Sunday, and on Sunday we'll be doing a lot of giveaways, and probably every day we'll be doing some giveaways too. I think we'll be doing one tonight. Sent over some keys for a couple of the mods, and we'll see if we can get some to some of the others as well, so we can do some day and nighttime giveaways for everybody. So anyway, welcome back. Good to see you all here. And this is pretty much a fresh start, man. We're right at the beginning of the game. We have done some of the basics, like acquired the pawn shop, but we haven't even bought the truck or anything. I don't even think the game really begins until you bought the truck and really start expanding your operation that way. This is kind of a truck, but not really. Okay, let's go. And as I... oh, wait. As I leave, I want to check and see if anything's in here. Okay, good. I think we got a lot of blue quality stuff in our house, but our goal today is going to be to try to make 2,000 bucks so we can then try to get the blue level of appraisals. We want the appraisal gun to be up to the blue quality. Otherwise, we got to drive it to people all across town. It just takes too much time, and actually quite a bit of cash to appraise everything. And as much blue stuff as we had, it kind of wasn't worth it. So all good. Let's go ahead and pull in for some gas and start our morning. Good to go. All right, so let's go ahead and actually let's check the pawn shop, see if we got anything so far. Pawn shop doesn't open till 9, but okay, so we took all the money. So I think we'll head back over to the village storage. Oh boy. I feel like the hitbox of this truck's a little too big. I don't think I was near that pole. Yeah, that one too. I would have scraped it, but this acts as if we like hit it head on. Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. What do we got? Auctions. One coming up at 8 to 4, 11 to 5, level 2. Let's do a cheapie. Cheapie level 1. Get some stuff in the pawn shop. We're kind of low on items. We got a couple high-priced items in there, but I feel like in order to get people to buy stuff, we need something for everybody. Yo, Nerdapalooza, thanks for the 32 months. Thanks for the fun and bears. Thank you, dude. International Bear Day on Sunday as well. Same day as my birthday. All right, we're taking it for, oh, I was going to say less than 250, but just over 250. Okay. Hell yeah, brother, yeah. All right, what do we got? Greens, Insta sale. Rangefinder part. Well, we got a gun over there, brother. Looks like a hunting rifle. I don't think that's going to fit in the box. Green tier medallion, nice. Some pots. Saucepan. Toy gravestone, okay. Cooking countertop, nice table. That almost would be a keeper for the house. Whoa. Maybe not. Okay, that seems to be everything else. Okay, and then just the table. Any other auctions? We didn't spend too much. One at 11. And we may as well come back. Okay. I think we need some Sims 2 music. And we're level 20, which means we can get the pickup truck. That is cool. Well, we gotta get money, but, you know, that's always in this game. Oh, is the pawn shop full? Oh, it is. Oh, okay. I think he's putting stuff out on display. Wow, 843 bucks. Good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put these things down. Hopefully he's able to put those things in storage. Okay, I guess he's putting more stuff out on display. That's good. Oh, okay, that needs to be appraised. Appraised. Oh. Our necklace is stuck. Oh well. Oh, there it goes. Okay, we'll come back. Church bell. Okay, good. All right. Let's do another auction. So let's try another tier 2. $65 tier 2 couldn't possibly go over $1,000. It couldn't possibly. There's no way. Back to the pawn shop again. That's right.
Come on! Come on!
Now, chat, before we go any further, let's try a soundtrack from this game. The Sims 3. Sounds fun. Oh my god, it's an urn. Oh boy. Okay, that was only like a couple $100 for that box. Ooh, another saw. Hey BK, yesterday was great. You know what we should do, BK, is maybe well, I'll send you a message. You, me, and Nicholas make a hilarious team. Me, you, and him and his Daihatsu charade. Dude, McMahon, thank you very much for the 20 months as a Raptor egg. Thank you for the support. I'll come back for these. But let's tidy him up a little bit. Okay, good. I have to take that to get unlocked, and then the tier 1 at 5. We'll go try to win this one quick. We should be able to pull it off. Oh yeah. That was a great game, BK. It was hilarious how quickly it went downhill. When the full thing comes out, we're gonna have to play. You did pretty good at front of house. You were craving a chicken doner today? You had your poutine bar, didn't you? Oh, come on. Oh, boy. Are we really going 500 for this box? Why? Wow, almost 600. Wow, almost 8. Okay, almost 900 bucks.
Okay. Come on.
This dude's taking me for every penny I got. Okay, you know what? I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. There's a body in there. No, that was definitely not even worth $1,000. Hell no. It was worth maybe like 400 just to win for the. No, that was just not even no way. Not even worth 1,000. No way. No way. I will bid that high though, like to get rep and things like that. Like, unlocking stuff sometimes would be more valuable than the box. Like, sure, you lost money, but since everything's based on reputation, like if and when you can buy a vehicle or a house, then it'll be worth it that way. Got to know when to buy and when to walk away. That's right. Kenny Rogers, the pawn shop owner. One of his best songs. Ooh, we're at 1800. Okay. 6 more hours left in our shift. We should be able to get that 2K, and then we want to buy that appraisal tool. Then I can put the rest of the stuff out there and try to get some of that money back to knock out that loan. We'll knock out the loan, get 5K from doing some work, and then probably take out another 2K to get 7K to then get the truck. Yeah, some NPCs seem like they're there to wreck you financially, for sure. A trap. It's a trap. Wait, is there any others? No, the other ones are like across town. And ain't nobody got time for that. Table, saw, and table without saw. Oh, look at all the nice items on display, though. Okay, I'm gonna go to the locksmith and see if there's anything waiting for us there. All right.
Yes, Chief.
You can unlock that for us, sir, and we'll be back tomorrow. Actually, I think that'll unlock in a couple hours, but I probably won't come back till tomorrow. Unless I get bored. We'll see. You. Yeah. Guess how many things do we have, like, available? Oh, we gotta spend $250 for the pawn shop rental or whatever. Oh, somebody bought that other mic. Nice. We're live often because there's a lot of great games to play. I was just finishing up like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2's main story, and then I'll come back for more of that in the future. And I was finishing that up because I knew today we were going to be able to start Assassin's Creed Shadows, and I want to at least maybe not all these games we intend to finish. And I finished Kingdom Come 2 because we finished Kingdom Come 1 in anticipation for 2. But I had to keep a promise to chat where it was like I wanted to try to play more open world RPGs, although we may not finish them, but I definitely wanted to start them and give them a try for as long as it held everybody's interest. And then also, Chad unlocked Red Dead Redemption 2 after dropping so many getting to a total number of members and such. And so Red Dead Redemption 2 has been unlocked for a while. And finally, we'll be doing that, I think, starting on April 2nd after Chinatown Detective Agency, which is another game. Well, I'm throwing that in for free, but that's a game Chad likes to torture me with. So I think that'll be extra fun. People probably have as much fun with Chinatown Detective Agency on that day than as much as Red Dead. We got a lot of good things to look forward to. A lot of fun games to play. Nightingale, yeah, it's another one we started, and it's like Valheim, Nightingale, all these Enshrouded, these beautiful, awesome base builders where it's like, it's more fun to just collaborate with your friends and gather materials and then go do some of the objectives than it is to just play alone too. And sometimes we get behind on those because I want to start those with Lumberjack, Dirty, She-Fox, etc. And then we never get to finish it because they're busy too. They got lives and sometimes they can't make it out on a weekend or something like that. But some people who don't have an excuse are BK and also BK. Why? Because. That's why. BK wants to get back into streaming. So I tell BK, all right, BK, you're going to get back into streaming. And then she's like, I can't today. It's my chi, my aura, my chakras are off. You know, I'm just... Tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. But it's because I have so much fun, I want them to have that fun too. I can't believe the amount of fun we had yesterday, though. I always, you know, we have a lot of fun with Dirty and Lumberjack and everyone else, but yesterday, and especially lately with Nicholas, like, good thing is Nicholas is a spreadsheeter. He can get things done, knows how to optimize, but he's kind of funny. And then me, I optimize too, and I like to think I'm really funny, mostly looking. But then other people like BK and like Lumberjack and Dirty are team players. Those guys will just kind of, they might not always know how to do something. But you can tell they're getting a hand in to get the job done. Also, they're very fun. Okay, we now have the $2,000 appraisal gun. We've now unlocked blue appraisals without having to bring them to the store, which is great. Makes all the difference. All the difference. And we got like a new DLC for America Truck coming out soon. I think it was, what was it, Missouri? Or I think it's Missouri. And driving games are fun. They're very, I think that might be why a lot of people like GTA and stuff. Some people play that. I remember when GTA 4 came out, I was playing it pretty realistically. It took me like an entire year to beat that, and I was playing it all the time. It was like the last game before the internet ruined things for me. In terms of like, you know, game comes out and like 10 minutes before the game releases, there's 800,000 guides on how to optimize. There's guides out 10 seconds before an update drops. You know, game comes out 20 minutes later, there's an update. There's like 60 videos that come out every second. I do miss that PlayStation 2 pop in Metal Gear Solid 3 and not know what the hell you were going to get. But you were hoping it was going to be good, and it turned out to be good, but you just didn't know how good. There just weren't reviews about it. Well, not review. There certainly were reviews, but not tuber reviews. Guys, in today's video, guys, I'm gonna Metal Gear guys, Solid Guy. But hey, real quick though, I've started my 9th spin-off company. I now have a t-shirt store, candle store, my own pork rendering. Guys, get some of my pork renderings. I've also started my own railroad blimp factory. I sell candy bars and also Lunchables to the kiddies. Guys, get in, guys. Today, guys. Okay, guys. Okay. Also tax write-off, guys. Okay for me, guys. Okay, cool. And I promise I'll make a video next time, guys, but I'm going to need your support. Like, you got to watch ads while you're searching for the ad. Then there's an ad before the ad, then the video itself is the ad, then there's the mid-roll ads, post-roll ads. And then you want to scroll down to the comments section, leave a comment, ad. It's a shame. You'll do anything for a Sly Cooper remake? Fair. Didn't they do like a remaster of that or something? I mean, they did a Spyro remake, right? I don't know. A lot of those games, it's like, they were so good. I don't think people mind paying $60 for them again, because it's like your options are get an old school. A lot of people probably don't have a PlayStation 1 and a PlayStation 2 anymore that they used to have and play the hell out of, or broke, or they sold it, or whatever. Or they don't have a TV that's compatible. I think I would, yeah, I'd much rather just pay, you know, full price, AAA price for, you know, a remake of a good game. Imagine if they remade like Gran Turismo 2. Oh, they could never do it. Car companies would never allow a car from, you know, like a 2003 Mitsubishi Eclipse. They could never allow that to happen. You have to purchase new. Don't take care of things, guys. You just buy new every day. Full price and buy new every day. Are we closed? We got 18 minutes left. Or no, it's 8:18. I gotta upgrade this guy too. Boy, brace for impact on the budget. Whew. Did he put all this stuff out? Oh, he did. Oh, these are good numbers though. There's probably like over $1,000 on the floor right now. Spyro and Crash. Oh yeah. Yeah, Crash was good as well. You know what I really miss though? I miss the last time. I don't know. There was something very special between those Batman games. You know, the Arkham Asylum, Arkham City ones. Those are outstanding games. And then also the whole Uncharted series. Like the time between like Uncharted 1 and the last one, and same with the Batman games. Those were just special. Those were just special. And I didn't even play them. I just watched people stream them. I just enjoyed watching people stream them. And then, you know, in 2020, the PlayStation 5 came out and stuff, and I'm like, I'm definitely going to get a PS5. And then I just didn't. I couldn't get one. And it threw me off about getting the, you know, the Spider-Man game that came out a few years ago, you know, all that stuff. I think I'm trying to make up for it now, Chad. That's why we're playing all the AAAs and stuff. And then I'm going to have to figure out with a few things with Lumberjack to make the streams look a little better on YouTube. No, that's right. I got plans. But if I need advice from Dirty and Lumberjack, those plans will be completed by 2031 will be our deadline. It's like when, you know, the government says vehicles are going to have to be compliant for some sort of new, you know, thing. It's like, okay. All cars are going to have seat belts. What year is it? 1950? Okay. All cars will need seat belts by 2039. And then the audio industry is like, we couldn't possibly make that goal. Oh my God. You hate business. Okay. It's due 10 minutes before the sun envelops the Earth. When it goes supernova. Okay, good. Cars used to travel at the speed of dreams. Oh God, yeah. Somebody's paying attention to the streams. I guess we're done for the day. All right, let's go. Oh well, I've been happy to hear the news of people again like playing The Sims 4 and starting their own businesses and stuff. That's cool. Some people, when they play games, they're timeless. Some people don't have to chase, but everyone else. Is beholden to Susan's Law, like Murphy's Law and Newton's Law and such, where it's like thou art beholden to the YouTube algorithm. Thou shalt not play a game that's not. Everything has to be angled. Even if you're straight up and honest about it, that's an angle. It's like playing Red Dead 2 for the first time. Dude, this is bait. You've played it before. No, actually, this is my first time playing. I just bought the game. No. How could you have gone this far without playing it? Dude, you're lying to us. This is why I've clicked. Ah, the algorithm has been pleased. Good. Good. Twisted Metal 2 remake. Oh, yes. Batman and the Search for Rachel. Yeah. Did they say they were going to remake those games? There's so many remakes coming. I thought that some of the Arkham games were going to be remade, or one of them or something. They started with one. And aren't they remaking The Witcher (1)? Imagine, chat. It's the year 2040. A rabbit has won the presidency, and they're about to announce the release a remake of Grand Theft Auto 5 for the third time. Last of Us 7's coming out. You know it will. And Star Citizen still isn't anywhere near finished. But hey, you guys should buy 8 of the new $3 million ships that just came out. You heard an Oblivion remake was coming? Yeah, the remakes get real cloudy for me because it's like, I feel at this point, if anybody told me any remake was announced, I would believe them. And then I already feel like any remake is, or remaster is like awesome. There'll be a Cyberpunk remake or remaster. It's like, oh, it's available in 440K. Still runs on 60 frames per second though on consoles. Barely. Yep, 20 years from now, consoles will still be barely making 60 frames. Meanwhile, you'll just buy a house that has 3 walls and one wall is a monitor. Final Rabbit, thank you very much for the 6 months. I had to drop Star Citizen in there. It's true. Like back in 2020 through 2023, I was really like enjoying all the exploration, but at this point, it's like the progress has just come to a full stop and just disappoint. It's just disappointment at every turn. I mean, go back and watch like a couple of our last Star Citizen streams. It's just like it. Usually, I don't care how good or bad a game is. I get excited for a release, and then I enjoy playing it for you guys. Like, the recent, Assassin's Creed Shadows. Like, I just played that earlier, and I want to play that some more, and I thought it was good so far, and I want to keep playing it because it just seemed fun. But Star Citizen feels like you waited 10 years for a game to come out, and then it was finally announced, and like it came out on CD or something like that, so it's the wait is longer. These simulator games are cheap. Yeah, I thought that about Farming Sim too, and I thought there were quite a few games that were just no fun. This guy's gonna outbid me again. No, there ain't no way. No. This box is now worth $800. No way. Let's see how high they go. But anyway, I don't know, any game that's like a simulator tycoon, like people love that gas station simulator, supermarket simulator, fast food simulator. I think a lot of it is just people want to I don't know, simulate something with like owning a business with friends. And because we live in the time of the internet and a lot of people know each other from online, the best way to do that is just play a video game with friends all the time, and then a video game comes out that you then play with your online video game friends with. Just makes sense. Just makes sense. Alright, so what are we going to do here? Okay, we got one at noon, one at 1, one at 2. That's a tier. Oh, these are a couple tier 3s. I at least got to hit up that noon one. Let's go back to the pawn shop for an hour. These games are like zombie games, though. I feel like, you got a ton of zombie games, but they are all quite fun. You got, Daisy, Zomboid, Humanity, 7 Days to Die. There's a million of them. They're always fun. Okay, we're going to chill here till 11:45, then we're going to rush over to the storage area and then see if we can put a bid on the tier 1. But hopefully that guy doesn't blow us out of the water again. New Starship Trooper movie. Oh, the cult classic from '97. I don't know. Oh, this game's fun, yeah. Yeah, the thing about a lot of these games is that they're all early access, so you never really know. Like, you just play them till you get bored and then hope that when the game comes out, there's a really fun end game to it. I mean, it's all about the updates. You know, Supermarket Simulator, this game, TCG, you know, the card shop game. Even Pal World. All those, like, there's a lot of games where people don't really care where the game will go. They just play it because it's fun with the promise of future updates. I feel like Mandalords is that way too, but I feel we have a better picture of what that will be because, you know, it's based on actual history. As we're making a game about a pawn shop, it's hard to, you know, get source material. Like, there's, I don't know. Like, what do you want players to do? Hire employees and do background checks and then do, like, tax filings and stuff? Like, you gotta take out the boring parts, paying bills. Or you just condense it into, you know, property rent. When I do a Metal Gear stream before the remake, I would probably do Metal Gear Solid 1. Absolutely. I own Metal Gear Solid 1 on PC, and I would love to do a playthrough of MGS1 on the channel. But I don't know if I don't think I'd want to replay Metal Gear Solid 3 before the new one comes out. Because I feel like to play a remake before, or to play a game before a remake seems a little, like, to play a game again before a sequel seems to make sense. Like, if they announce a Days Gone 2, then I'll absolutely play Days Gone again. In fact, they got that Days Gone remake coming out. That game is just so good, I'll play it anytime. But need more styles of auctions like estate sales and stuff. I agree, and there'll probably be car stuff, and I mean, they've added collectors, so there'll be more coming. I think those are the right ways for this game to go, is not always just adding more items, but then places to go get those items. Because driving to the same pawn, or to the same storage lockers to bring them to your pawn shop does get a little grindy. But what would be cool is if this game, in which they're already talking about multiplayer, what would be nice is that you and a friend would take turns doing this. Or let's just say somebody really doesn't like doing this, but one of your friends really does. So they'll be like, okay, well, you do this because you like this, and then I'm gonna go do the, you know, the new thing with the estate sales, and everybody gets to, you'll win because you're making money, which then unlocks more stuff in the game. So that's cool. Yeah, MGS1 dialogue holder. Yeah, absolutely. I feel like when I was playing Kingdom Come Deliverance, in the back of my mind, I was thinking about Metal Gear. You don't really get to ask questions or anything in Metal Gear. Well, kind of, because you get to choose who you call. So there is a way to kind of control the dialogue, like something happens and then you call somebody in relation to what may have just happened in the game. But man, even though Kingdom Come Deliverance has like the biggest script or whatever and tons of voice acting, it still felt like there was not as much. The cutscenes were good, but man, watching a cutscene can be really nice. Those Kojima games are fun for that. So Death Stranding will be fun. Death Stranding 2 for that. Does the Days Gone remake looks similar to the original? I don't know. I mean, maybe. Well, you know, I played Days Gone on, what was it, PS4 at the time? And then when they announced it for PC, that kind of, for me, felt like a remake, although it technically was just a re-release on PC. I mean, I think what could happen is, you know, if PlayStation, or if they ever announced Bloodborne, just the old version of Bloodborne, but they ported it for PC, people would love that. And then they could get them on the second dip by basically Oh, we gotta appraise these items. Oh, I can't appraise those. They get them on the second dip by then just doing a re-release. Now let me just do this. Days Gone mods are insane. They're very good, yeah. Well, zombie games usually have some of the most interesting mods. And some of the most realistic, too. Okay, let's see. So that's fine. Oh, let's check money. And then what time? 6 and 7, okay. Nothing? Oh, somebody's coming in. I'll go drop this off. You'd like us to play Payday 3 again? I did like Payday 3 when I first played it. There were some issues, but I enjoyed my playthrough with friends, and then I just kind of honestly forgot about it. I got to play that early in like 2023 in New York. In like the summer. That was fun. Okay. So let's see. Okay, 1 to 6, and then ooh, these are tier 3s though. I'm gonna wait till the last second to go to that one. We need to make sure we get all the money. There's a Death Stranding Norman Reedus mod for Days Gone. Days Gone is just a game where it's just like, I don't care what happened or what I don't care about the reasoning, like, oh, we can't, or oh, it'll never be. No, it's just one of those shut up and take my do it and just take my money. Days Gone was just so fun, so fun. I don't know, man. I think we mentioned like Days Gone like 3 or 4 times a week. Like, I can remember watching the developer live streams for Days Gone. It was just like, oh, this game's gonna be cool, I guess. And then it actually turned out to be really good. It kind of felt like, yeah, a little early Death Stranding-ish, I guess, kind of. I don't know. I did enjoy the characters, though. What was it? Iron Mike, and there was the grandma. And then the one guy reminds me of freaking Jesse Pinkman all the time. I forget their names now, but I can picture all their faces and all the missions. And what was the name of the like the methed out freaker sympathizers? What were the Rippers or whatever? This really good, just really good story. It was like, it was such a solid B movie that it just upgraded that game immediately to like an A+. I think that's what people think about Kingdom Come Deliverance as well, where it's like they didn't really have an A+ budget and the game wasn't really that great at launch and had a lot of problems, but it was so solid and their vision was so clear that eventually they got there and people didn't really detect maximum shenanigans, and so they really supported it. And Cyberpunk's kind of the opposite because it was just hype. It was the same with Dying Light 2, where there was a lot of hype and excitement about Dying Light 2. And Dying Light 1's great, but I think even now more people would agree that Dying Light 1 is better than 2. I think I'm blocking the thing here. I also feel like on this channel we've done multiple playthroughs of Dying Light on the channel before. Like, I've gone back a couple times to play. Yeah, story rich, yeah. And it's nice when they care about their characters. Whatever game it may be. feel like it's really nice when a game and a studio with a story kind of come out of nowhere, and you're just like, what the hell's this? And then you're just like, whoa, that was good. Point and click adventure games are kind of like that for me too. Like Do No Harm was kind of like that. That was kind of more like Papers, Please, but you were the Victorian doctor, and it was kind of but the story was like, the premise was really like clever and smart and fun and cool and creepy. I don't know. The problem is, folks, there are way too many games. I think people focus a lot on the negative, but it's like there's almost overwhelmingly, there's toxic positivity. Too many options, man. Too many options for good games. There was a time where we got stun locked for like 2 months. Whenever Valheim came out, we were just full stun locked into Valheim for like 2 months of just playing the game, vanilla, live streaming everything going on our adventure. And then it was like that for me again in 2021, when Farthest Frontier came out into like early access. I think that game's supposed to come out this summer, and I want to redo tutorials for that game. But you really liked Infra? That's another one. I don't know. We played Infra maybe, boy, like 6-7 years ago. And I feel like we should do another, like a stream of it. I did it in videos, but Infra might be something where we, after Red Dead Redemption 2, I'll be like, hey chat, should I play Infra? Let's set a goal, you know, because it's good to set goals, especially if it's... Infra is a game that it took, I can't believe how long Infra was. It's kind of a puzzly game, but it's insanely just a massive game. In terms of like the areas you have to go and places you explore. And then I think there's like good endings or something to it as well. I don't know how the hell that works. Okay, we gotta get there at 6. Wait, I got 15 minutes. The Valheim Marathon, yeah, and that was something special because, you know, COVID happened and nobody really... everybody was just kind of at home watching, and everybody was at home available to play, and it was kind of one of those perfect storm things. And it was kind of the right game at the right time. That's kind of what happened with Among Us, too, where everybody started picking up on that. And then all the farmers had to come out with their, you know, WoW 100 IQ play, 101 IQ play, 102 IQ play. All of us YouTubers are guilty of it, but we gotta do it to make up for when the algorithm punishes. It's a shame because whenever anybody gets the views that they deserve, they consider that to be, quote, traction. As if like, oh, okay, so you're just running on ice the whole time? Billy Joel taught us about the dangers of running on ice. That was close. Ooh, there's a pool table in there. And what the hell is that thing? Like medical equipment or something in there.
Come on. Yep. Okay.
Going up $40 a time.
Oh. Yep.
Ooh.
Come on.
Oh, I knew it. Cup Plays, thank you very much for the raid, man. Thank you very much. Oh, come on. It's now worth 1,300, I think. Yeah, I'm not taking that. Not taking that, ma'am. Wait. We'll try this one. Bum 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 bum.
Come on.
Another tier 3, we're gonna immediately get up to like 800.
Okay. It's too fast. Come on.
Come on.
Yeah.
Ultimate General Civil War. I think I played that one.
Come on.
Bobara, Bobara, Kurva Bobara.
Okay.
I don't want to go over 750. All right, I'll go one more time. That was over at 8. Forget that. We had to save money for the truck too. Also, we should pay back our loan finally. Okay, so now we are loan free. Just need to pay for the the trailer and the pawn shop every week. So that's what, $350. We could also get one of the upgrades for the pawn shop too, but let's see how much we've made. About 289, 1400. Still got a few hours left, right? Hour and a half. Okay, let's specialize. No, let's oh, chances of haggling would be higher. I'll get that one upgrade. I'd appreciate that. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, well now we play the waiting game till 9. Then back to the trailer. It's a great... It'd be a great parody movie for Back to the Future. Gotta get the trailer up to 88 miles an hour. Put a rocket booster on the back. More money is needed. Yeah. I feel like this pawn shop is dead, man. But we got items here. Wow, they're all 228. Okay. Anything else? Wow. All right. Hey, that's good news. We've only got like 3 items on the shelf. And then there's a couple perps in the warehouse. Wait, you can't put that out? Oh, there's probably no room on like the oh, it's a purple medallion. Oh, it looked like blue. Oh, wait. Oh, that is a purple or a blue. I guess there's no room under the glass. I think we just need to upgrade the space or something like that. Alright, let's chill for 30 minutes and we'll head back to the old house. The box is opened? Oh yeah, we'll get that tomorrow. Nobody's coming in anyway. Probably an empty box. Bum, bum, beam, bum, bum, bum. Really? Nobody coming in? Man, getting a sale. I feel like we could have this whole pawn shop full of stuff and we could go a whole day without making a sale. Which is, I guess, realistic, but also, you know? Didn't Infra have different scenarios? I heard they were working on like a DLC for it, but then they made that open sewer type game, and I don't remember anything about that game. It's weird though. That Finnish developer does a good job of making a weird game. Alright. Pawn shop's closed, no one came in. Let's go get some gas. And now, you know what? I need every penny we can get for tomorrow. Probably going to start with some early 8, 9 a.m. Runs at the pawn shop. And then we'll go to the locksmith and yeah. Yeah. Cool. And of course I could sell all the furniture from my house, but I feel like I could bring all this stuff over to the pawn shop. No one's gonna buy anything. Hey, we made money though. We paid back our loan and we were positive in the profits. That's good. Opravdu dobre. Mi kit bro. Muy bueno. Très bien. Okay, what do we got? We had a level 1 at 8 to 4. Okay. We could probably win those. I'd rather get closer to $1,000 though. Oops. Skirp. Oh my god, come on. Thank you, Cozy Joe. Okay, so $41 for that one. We got to be there by 4. All of these end at 4. Okay. We should probably leave by noon. Just want to see if we can get like one customer. One customer. Oh, the pawn shop song? Oh god, who sang that? I think of Post Malone, but I know it's not him. The guy had a weird name too, like Post Malone. What was his name? Wait, Sublime. Sublime had a pawn shop song, but I'm thinking about the newer one. Macklemore, thank you. I can't think of the Sublime song, but if I heard it again, I probably know it. It's amazing how much music I know, but if you ask me anything about everybody would think I was just lying. It's like, yeah, I know a lot about music, and then you start asking me questions, and then it turns out I don't know anything off the top of my head, but considering all the growing up through the 90s and early 2000s and all the road trips we took with all that music and with it on repeat all the time, I think now you have more options today than you did back in the day for sure. And then all the games of the late 90s, Tony Hawk Pro Skater and Guitar Hero and all that stuff that used that music. I know a lot. I just couldn't. I know it by the game. I couldn't tell you like the album, the band, the name of the song. But it'd be like, yeah, the name of that. It's that one song when you get to level 3 at Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. You know? Like, I know the song, just couldn't tell you anything about it. Girl, you're getting on my nerves. Don't you go over 4. Someone's gonna go. Oh, I want that amp. Or is that a... whatever that is, I want that. Guitar speaker, nice. Is that... oh, it's just a pallet. I always feel like the chests are just not even worth it, I feel, most of the time. Wait, there's a firework in here? Okay, I don't think I'd want to buy or sell that. Dump that in water and throw that the hell away. Call the bomb squad. Oh, look at that little RC car. What is this? Oh, the bathroom mirror, yeah. Alright, well, with 331 bucks left, now I feel like we don't have anything unless I bring this back for sale. The pawn shop needs volume. Beastie Boys, yeah. Oh yeah, Macklemore's was thrift shop, yeah, you're right. Which was basically an ad for Goodwill. Ooh. Might have to go watch some lazy game review videos tonight of him going to countless Goodwills and looking at like old Casio keyboards. Oh yeah, that hits the spot. I don't think we have enough cash. I gotta drop this off. Even if the next one was like only $41, I'm still gonna come back. $41 is gonna go to $18,000 knowing these people. Like there is a yo-yo in the storage locker. 43 million. Now worth 43 million. I'm old enough for nostalgia, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I get nostalgic for things that will never be remade, too. I mean, I love all the remakes that are coming out. But, wait, was this locked? Oh, I thought this was locked. But we'll never get, like, the PlayStation demo disc from Pizza Hut anymore. I hope Angry Video Game Nerd does a video on that. That'd be great. I think he mentioned them before. I heard there was like one of those. I think there was one Pizza Hut demo disc that had like the full game on it accidentally. So there was like a game that was released with the full game. Something like that. Or maybe it wasn't Pizza Hut, but it was some sort of demo disc. Oh, good old Chinese drink. I wonder what the hell what's a Chinese New Year's drink? Like, what do they drink in China on New Year's? Oh, it's Surge. Yeah, no more demo discs and PC magazines, yeah. Yeah, well now we have those Steam Next events. That's why I get so damn excited for those Next events, man. Like, it's like, I just love... Look, sometimes finding a good game on those Steam Next events or a game that I really think is cool and showing you guys is the exact same thing as going into that Toys R Us or Sears catalog and circling those Lego sets. All the things that you wanted for Christmas. So for me, that's like the feeling of Christmas 24/7. And then I share that with like everybody. Be like, dude, this game looks so cool. And I'll know right away when somebody's like too young for that stuff, when they're just like, they think I'm overhyped and excited, and it's like, does that guy have a pumpkin on his head? Oh my god. Death by Jack-o'-lantern. This box ain't worth more than 300. That on-demand stuff is going to be rough on the kids, because there's no... All those younger generations who could snap their fingers and get some... If they ever had to wait for something, they're going to have an emotional breakdown.
Prenda. Okay. Yeah.
They had on-demand SpongeBob, dude. I'm gonna have to put that on, like, if I ever hire somebody, I'll have all the usual business questions, but then at the bottom it'll be like, optional question: did you grow up with on-demand SpongeBob? I'm not going any further than 700. Not going up that high, pal. All right, there's one more. Oh, that's what's in the box, though. I gotta go across town. Gotta buy the truck for that. Next goal's got to be to get to 5K. You remember the Search Drink? You got a free CD from that. Oh, really? They also used to come in the cereal boxes. I mean, I think a lot of people played Roller Coaster Tycoon from that. That's probably one of the best game giveaways of all time, Roller Coaster Tycoon. My God. I can remember being at a like an internet cafe in 1999, waiting for the Y2K. You remember that, chat? Remember when Y2K was going to wipe out the planet? That's when Skynet was going to take over. Planes were going to fall out of the sky. Yeah, Y2K. Yeah, the year 2000, I was like at an internet cafe in the downtown section of the town that I lived at, and we were playing Red Alert 2, Yuri's Revenge, and then I think when we got bored of that, we played Roller Coaster Tycoon, and it was like my first time staying up like all night. All right, 1,200 bucks. I think we're ready to battle it out again. Actually, wait a minute. Do I want to go cross town? 4 o'clock. All right, we'll do it. We'll see if we make it. I think we will. I need more stuff for the pawn shop. U.S. Robotics, 128K premium dial-up. Is that what I was on? I don't even know if this place had the internet, honestly. And it wasn't even like an internet cafe. It was like there were like these cubicles or something. It was like an internet cafe minus the cafe. It was just a nerd emporium. I really don't know how to describe it. But it was the first time I remember somebody playing Diablo 2, and I was thinking, like, that is cool, but that is way too complicated for me. I still feel that way about Diablo. Then again, I played Diablo 4. I had a lot of fun with that. This is the thing about Diablo 2, and me playing Diablo watching somebody play Diablo 2 for the first time. I guess I felt like I was playing too, because I was just because remember, we didn't have all the YouTube videos and stuff too, so like being able to discuss gaming with somebody was such an amazing experience. And when we got like digital cable, remember, chat? You remember digital cable when they started doing that? And I remember Kevin Pereira on Attack of the Show on G4 TV talking about this video game, or these video games. And they'd have like Gadget Prawn and I don't know, what was her name, Olivia Munn on there and stuff. And it was just amazing when they would talk about gaming trailers and stuff. And there was just like a game trailers channel where just an hour would just show a bunch of trailers from like the last month. Insane how hard it was to share hobbies and things like that before YouTube too. And now it's just like you go on Instagram or YouTube Shorts for 10 minutes and you see, I mean, how many thousands of dudes go out to like some mountain in Moldova and climb up to the top of a mountain and just, it's those videos where they're wearing the GoPro on the chest and they've got the beautiful like forged butcher knife, and they're out there and they take a fish and they just dunk it into the river and clean it, and then they get out that big oak like handcrafted chopping board, and you just see them cutting up all the ingredients, like the potatoes and all that stuff, and whatever they're making. It's sad though that we're watching. I don't like that we're watching the Ivy Drip Costco samples. Nobody's eating. We used to have banquets, chat. We went from banquet meals of television where it was like, yeah, it was all right. But then when people really knew what they were talking about, we went into actual banquets, feasts with people who, you know, were just kind of recluse in their person. Like they weren't really personable or could make really good videos, but it didn't matter what the video was. It was just the fact that they were sharing, which fascinated everybody. That's why early YouTube videos were kind of crap, because there wasn't really any standards, and nobody really cared either. I mean, the fact that you uploaded a video, if you had, you know, something other than dial-up, you had bro, you had a MacBook Pro and a connection to a decent internet, bro. You were king of the internet. But now everything is just like Costco sampler. It's really, yeah. Everything's an IV drip. Don't satisfy yourself with a meal of content. We gotta hit you with that AI voice like, did you know that if you didn't know something and then you knew it, then you learned something? And you know those AI voices. You hear them all the time. Yeah, the ad sampler, yeah. Well, the ads are the buffet now. Ads are so ridiculous. It's just like, at this point, it's just like, hey, advertiser, if I see this ad again, I will do research on your business to then purposely avoid doing any business with your business and any adjacent businesses. At this point, it's hurting you. Just stop, dude. Like, I still get ads for Raid Shadow Legends, and it's like, get the game everyone's playing. It's like, no, but bro, the only people who install that as content creators because they're told to for their contract, and I've done it too. And I did Raid Shadow Legends at a time when it was popular, and it was like, oh, okay, everybody's doing this, so I may as well do it. And then I think I did it one more time just for the meme, because I said I would do it. I was like, Chad, if you don't behave, I'm going to do a Raid Shadow Legends ad. And then I did. And then I just realized that game's not fun. Working with them's not fun. But if I ever work with them again, I want to just charge some crazy, ridiculous amount and just tell them, yeah, how much to do a video like that? $70,000. Cool. All right, no problem. I'll be like, phew. Did they even read what I wrote them? I just want to see if they're paying attention, you know? It's like $11 billion. Sure, we'll do $11 billion. It's like, what? Are you guys even paying attention? This has got to be money laundering at this point. It's got to be. It would just be an experiment. Like, if I ever do Raid Shadow Legends again, you know what's up, chat. At this point, I'm just trying to see what I can get away with for something like that. I want to do videos on stuff like what Sebastian and Thurston are making. Their indie games. Those are cool. Oh, boy. Yo, Megan, thank you very much for the Raptor Egg membership. Thank you very much. Let's see. And then I think we picked up everything. Oh, is there? There's probably more auctions here. I don't have room. Forget it. We're going home. Thank you very much for your membership. You remember watching YouTube on your BlackBerry? Yeah, I can remember watching YouTube on where they had YouTube apps, but they didn't have ads on them yet. They didn't figure that part out. Oh, whoa. Okay, post office is going to be pissed. I wonder if in the future of this game they'll add fines for plowing into that stuff. All right, as a reminder, chat, probably your last time to send stuff to the P.O. Box for my birthday, too, which will be on Sunday. I think I'm going to start putting a pinned message in, too, letting everybody know, hey, like, you know, birthday countdown, it'll be on Sunday. And we're going to do some more giveaways, too. So if you've tuned in late, remember, we're going to do some giveaways for everybody on the Discord for my birthday week. And maybe a little bit past that, too. We got lots of games to give away. All sorts of games. You remember YouTube before ads? When I started to see ads on YouTube, I was like, all right, that makes sense. But I remember there was like they did something once where it was like every once in a while you'd get like a 5-second unskippable ad. And I'd be like, that's horrible. But now we could talk about the ad situation all the time. It's a situation that's only going to get worse. It is more profitable to them. It is the same on Twitch. It is the same on YouTube. And as I told you guys like 3 years ago or so, we're at the point where YouTube has now... I told you they would be taking away our ability to control where and how many ads would be placed in, and they're ratcheting closer and closer to doing that. Like right now, they have it set up to auto, where the algorithm will detect when you stop speaking and things like that, and, you know, natural points for them to place an ad. At a certain point, they're not going to give an F, and it'll just be like, minimum 20 ads per video, doesn't matter who it is. And that's just where we'll be at. So don't blame creators. Like I've already said this before. Like sometimes people are like, you had so many ads, too many ads. Like, dude, I didn't do anything. People were shocked when there were ads in YouTube live streams. I was like, that does not surprise me. It surprised me that it took them so long to put those in. Or at least maybe they weren't as prominent on mobile devices at the time or something. I'm sure they had to figure it out. You get loads of ads. Yeah, well, that's why the YouTube Premium is worth it. But it's not. People don't get YouTube Premium to get features. It's to get rid of ads. That's what it is. It's not to make the experience better. It's because, as we all know, you know, the internet's not so fun anymore. Everything is a series of hoops that you need to jump through. I mean, you can't even go like Google a website. Like, if you went to Google and typed in like free AI background crop out, whatever, like, I don't know, like you're trying to go online to edit a family photo, or so somebody sent you a photo and you're like, oh, I want to touch this up, and you don't want to go and buy, like, you know, the $125 a month Adobe Pro forever subscription that's $8 to cancel or whatever. You in order to not get scammed, then you get inconvenienced and scammed. It's like, okay, how far can we inconvenience and scam? It's gonna be the name of my next book, An Inconvenient Scam. That's what it is. Because everything is inconvenience until you scam for convenience. That's all it is. Let's make a road filled with minefield. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm a minefield a highway and then sell people a map. That's what it is, dude. It's like, yep. It's like, you can't do that. You can't minefield that. You can't put mines all over the highway. Well, all right, pay for the map. There is a way around this. You just, you know, you're not supporting my creativity at Creativity LLC. You get censored too much to pay for YouTube. I just mute the ads now. Yeah, but well, you know, my question is, okay, so here was my thought, right? Every time you see an ad, or at least this is the way I would always think about it, is that if you saw an ad, it was supporting a creator because it would be an ad that would play during their video. So they would get that money, and that would just go towards making more videos and upping their production and paying for things. And that's just how it is. That's just business. And that's, you know, games aren't free, computer monitors aren't free, editors and all that stuff's not free. So they have to pay for that to maintain the quality and maybe get better, which is good. But then my question is, who the hell gets paid for... I think all the money of, like, you know when you scroll, like, you'll type in something like woodworking, and then, you know, the top thing will just be an ad, a scammy ad, then an actual video, then another scammy ad. It's like, who gets paid? I think only YouTube gets paid for that, the stuff in between, like all the banner ads. It's like we're back in the early 2000s, where literally scrolling through YouTube is like going to your grandparents' house because grandma's computer's running a little slow and she just wants to play solitaire, and then you open up the bottom bar and it's just Bonsai Buddy, Weatherbug, and it's just like 97% of the screen is just the gray or maybe the blue bar from Windows XP, or back from Windows 95 and stuff, and it's just taking over the entirety of the screen. And that's what it is now. You're gonna a pinhole for the actual content you want to watch, surrounded by a blinking billboard of ads. It's insane. Insanity. It's just too much. But anyway, if you guys put up with my ads, thank you very much for watching all the ads on my channel. Like, I know it's a pain in the ass, but I can't even like really turn it down. If we go in to delete ads, YouTube is, I've been watching, I'll go back and YouTube just tries to, sneak a couple back in there, and then I talk to my rep and I'm like, why are these sneaking back in afterwards? Oh, it doesn't look like it's shaved. Oh yeah, right. That's why I'm coming to you with the evidence of me saving it. Say, okay, well, I know a guy who knows a guy who will talk to a guy who will do nothing about this non-problem that we've created by our corporate greed. So anyway, whatever. I think the most important thing for me now, though, Chad, is, we have a very good positive impact. You can measure views and concurrent views and subs and members and likes and notifications and whatever else, and followers and all that stuff. But we don't get metrics for, like, how often people watch the channel just because it's out of habit. I mean, maybe there's some ways to find that, but you can't really judge how good or how much like a channel means to people, that kind of thing. Again, you could revert to views, but that doesn't mean everything. There's some metrics you can't measure, like how good of a positive force were you in gaming and stuff. And we're in multiple games, Chad. Even you're credited in games. Yeah, all you guys watching right now, you are credited in a video game. You are. If you go to Gas Station Simulator and go to options and go to credits, we're in the credits. It says Raptor and Chad for when we were helping to debug Gas Station Simulator for all these Polish devs who were like staying up late while we were playing the game, and it kept crashing, and we helped it to be a better game. And they are forever thankful for us doing that, and I'm forever thankful for them, like, acknowledging that was really important to them, because that's cool. That's QA. I was free QA, and that's awesome, because a lot of people are QA. That's what Steam reviews are for. If a new update comes out and people are reporting, like, hey, I used to recommend this game, but an update came out and it broke stuff, and it's been 3 weeks and the developers haven't fixed it, I don't recommend it at the moment. Like that, then that's fine. Then that's, not only feedback, but a good review and stuff. And then remember, flip that over. Remember to always redo your Steam reviews when you see an update and play it, and then you're like, oh, this game's cool again. Like, there's got to be people out there who wrote, No Man's Sky sucks on Steam, and now they've got 10,000 hours, and they've played all the updates since, and they really like the game, and they just forgot to update their review. This is, statistically, it's got to be true. And by that, I mean, like, maybe, 1,000 people out of, 100,000 people who rated it like good. Always be the best to answer you. Well, I mean, honestly, the nice thing about streams is when we're streaming a game, there's no amount of editing that I can't hide anything from editing, nor that I would. I mean, most of our video edits are literally just, splash screen, cut out the loading screen, we play the game for like 40 minutes, and then that's kind of it. Because I'm not trying to, like, convey a message, I'm just trying to show a game. I mean, there's many ways to play a game for fun. So I don't know. So what I'm saying is that you're a game developer? I mean, in a way, yeah. I mean, you're credited. Drago Entertainment. I gotta see them too. I gotta call Poland out for a big meeting. Be like, Poland, I have returned. Come say hello to me. I feel like every other person in Poland is a game developer. Oh, that's what's in the box. Like, if you're a 92-year-old grandma in Poland, you're also making a game on the side, guaranteed. Like, you're probably making pickles in the cellar, and you have a bunch of jarred beets, and you have a little garden out back, but you're also running a game. You probably do it, like, running a game server on the side or something. Gotta be.
Yeah.
You're an influencer, you don't know how big of an impact you're having on the children of today.
Come on.
Yeah, I guess. Influencer's weird though, because all I want chat to do is just think for themselves. Like, support our community because it's a pretty good community. We got a lot of nice people here. But if I play a game and you're not feeling it, it's okay. You can still like hang out in the chat, just watch, you know, like whatever. Like I do that a lot of times too, where I'll watch other people play a game that I just don't know about or don't have time to play. I mean, it could be the best game in the world, but if I don't have time to play it, I'll just watch somebody else do it and be like, oh damn. Oh, that's a little too much.
Come on.
But yeah, I'm glad at least that for me, I get to watch some streamers that like play games that I just don't have time for. There's just simply not enough time for all these games. There's got to be a lot of people who watch. Who are already playing a different game. Now we got to wait till noon. Oh well, at least we have $1,500. All right, so we're saving for the truck. We need $5,000 for the truck, and then I'm gonna make a $2,000 loan on top of that because the total cost of the truck is $7,000. So we're gonna get $5,000 and then take out a loan. Babies in Poland are given a copy of The Witcher. Yeah, I'll have to ask Tom and Peter about that. And the fox. Although maybe that was before her time or after her time. I don't know. A lot of March birthdays. Dirty and me have the same birthday. Tan had her birthday. Fox, I think, is in February. Bradford, I think, is in May. Strami's birthday is in July. Indrid's is in May. Pinto, I think, is September. Disco's was in December. I'm trying to remember all my friends' birthdays. I got a general month. I don't remember the dates. Oh well. At least you know I care, chat, okay? I kind of remember their birthdays. Some of them. A lot of people remember. I don't remember Lumberjacks. Remember free music, movies, TV shows on Kazaa. LimeWire, always a gamble on what... Oh yeah, if it was a virus, yeah. I just miss having friends who had big collections of DVDs, and then going over to their house was almost like being in a mini Blockbuster. Best thing ever was when somebody would have a series on DVD. Now I guess owning a series on DVD means that you have to have... If you have a streaming, you got to have a VPN, and then you got to have 19 live services to try to trick the licensing, you know. Your birthday's a week after mine. Oh, see, there's a lot of March. It's crazy how many March birthdays there are. Okay, we're waiting until noon to do this one. So we just got to wait another hour, I guess. Bearshire. One of our rewards was to play Bear and Breakfast. That game was fun. That's why I bought the bear hat. I wonder how many bears chat sent for my birthday, too. We got our little Swiss bear here. We got the military bear. Also, I noticed this, too. Maybe I didn't take a picture of that. I don't know if this was in that. Chat sent over like a little flower for Valentine's Day with oh, it's a bunny. Never mind. I thought it was... I just defaulted to bear. Bunnies are bear adjacent, I guess. I mean, it did kill all those people in the Monty Python movies. Just as dangerous as a bear. Firstborn's birthday is tomorrow. That looks like Mount Fuji over there. It's got that, like, slope of Mount Fuji. It's pretty. Oh, yeah, you're right. Since it's International Bear Day, yeah. Well, that's why, you know, I'd also like to figure out how to do a charity event and then have chat donate to this charity, whatever it may be, and then have it somehow related to bear or bear habitat or bear education or something, or maybe the U.S. National Forest Service, you know, Smokey the Bear and all that stuff. That stuff's important. I like national parks. I'm 100% into that. Those goddamn beautiful. Canada too. North American national parks are absolutely stunning. I got to pick like maybe top 5 of U.S. and Canada, and then just like go on a nice hike. But then I'll probably have a Firewatch freak out or something like that. Charity or a barity? Yeah, okay. Chomp Mafia, thank you very much for the Raptor Egg membership. Thank you, thank you. I don't know. I've done charity stuff before through YouTube, but if I do it, we need to ensure integrity and to make sure that, one, you guys trust me to know that the money's going to the charity I say it will, and for me to trust the charity to make sure they're taking care of all that stuff and that they're, you know, they have all their paperwork in order as well, and that they report their earnings. Because I think, you know, it's not profitable, but they still have to report what they've earned. So I would really be, that's why I think it's so difficult, because I'd want to hire somebody to then like cross-check that, and then it's like I don't know who to hire to cross-check a charity. Maybe there's something already online. I don't know. Check out Golden Valley State National Park. Such a pretty weird place. Oh, that sounds cool. Isn't there a state park in Washington, in the state of Washington, that was featured in? Isn't Olympia? Isn't that a state park? Because that was in Pacific Drive, and that was amazing. I really want Pacific Drive 2 or DLC. I think they're making a Netflix series on that too. Surprise, surprise. You took your $1.99 membership cost and donated it to Save the Koala Bear Foundation. Is that a thing? I wouldn't be surprised, actually. I'm not going over 800. All right, I'm holding there. Yeah. All right, let's see how high this goes. Charity Watch helps looks out for what charities do with the money. Okay, all right. I guess we could make it a group effort. Like, well, we could all look into it, and then I can decide, and then it would be good to do. We'd have to coincide that with like a 24-hour event or something. Or maybe not that, but we'll make something special out of it. I don't know. It's a good thing to do. Or you know what actually would be really good would be any sort of programs that like entertain kids in the hospital, like where they get money together to, I don't know, wheel in like a PlayStation or something and put it on the TV. I don't know how the hell that would work. I don't know. Something like that, though. Something for the kids or something for the bears. And especially, you know, the kids, you know, gaming and kids, you know, we do that. There's that GDQ thing that happens every year, either Doctors Without Borders or Prevent Cancer Foundation, that are somewhat focused on preventing cancer in kids and also giving them medical treatment across borders and stuff. That's all good stuff. Get the kids gaming. Got to get them hooked young. Be like, all right, kid, this is Tetris. Get in there. Helmet's not a chair. We want you into Terraria, hardcore Iron Man saves by the end of the week. Get in there. What the hell's Terraria? I want to play Fortnite. See, that's what it's for, Chad. Keep kids off Fortnite. That's what we should do. That should be the charity. Raise awareness of the dangers of Fortnite. Except for Lego Fortnite, that's okay. But maybe that's a gateway drug. Okay, well, good news. We got 2,299. Let's go to the other place and go get more stuff to sell. Child's Play is one of those charities. Yeah, there you go. That's probably what we would back. Or that's what I'd like to back. I'm all for that. That's cool. National parks, games, kids having a good time, and you know, having the best and longest childhood that they can before their soul is crushed from an Amazon warehouse. You know, those types of things. It was the charity that the Penny Arcade guys set up. Oh, like PAX, the Penny Arcade Expo? Oh boy, I don't know if I can go to a PAX. Last year was insane. I went to so many events and did so many things. It was so cool. Last year was probably one of the most eventful years of my life. And February this year was probably also, like, there were things I wanted to do and I couldn't even leave the house. Is there any new locations to unlock here? Yes and no. Like, if you're unfamiliar with the game, you can unlock additional pawn shops. There's 2 other ones you can unlock in, like, the northern city in the east and west. But there's no new locations added to the game recently, as far as I'm aware. There are collectors, though, that will, like, collect things. They give you a shopping list, and then you can bring them those things. And then you get, like, rare outfits and items or something. I guess it's just more cool stuff for you to display inside of your base. Wherever your house is set up. All right, let's do this one. We're going to try to get the big truck today. Outside is scary, I agree. Boy, this box is crap.
Okay.
I don't want to pay more than 500.
Yep. Come on.
I don't think any of these people are known high bidders, high rollers.
Oh.
Actually, that lady on the far right side, I think she's gonna hit it at the last second. No, okay. Good, glad. We got it for $1.75. What's up, Justina? Hi, Chad. Welcome, everybody. Whoa. Whoa. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, insta sale there, okay. The fireball in the sky. Really? A roll of duct tape still? Okay. Also, I think with the bigger pickup truck, we can almost take like 2 containers full of stuff. Or like we do 1 container and then we have to take a second trip for just a couple of like cumbersome items, I guess. All right, let's. Hope we didn't miss anything. Okay. It's probably fine. Bum, 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 bum. Ratchet straps are needed, yeah. Well, we have the power of magnetism, I guess. You know, chat, speaking of magnetism, it made me think of, with stuff flying out, it reminded me of some of the updates for Planet Coaster 2. They have another one. They got the Western theme coming back this week. Coming back or for the first time? I don't know. It feels like it's returning. Anyway, yeah, I like Planet Coaster 2. I like the they've improved the mechanics for all the tubes and some of the water rides and stuff. But also we got to go back to Parkitect because that's just so fun to play with everybody. We got to get BK into that one. That'll be hilarious. Yeah, it's held together with Witchcraft. You're right. Yeah. Nice. Okay. My guy, he made $0. Is it multiplayer? Parkitect? Yes. Ooh, that should be one. Yeah, everybody should get Parkitect because that's probably on sale for the Steam sale. Let me check and see how much Parkitect is on sale for Steam. I didn't know BK was listening. I guess I'm in BK's ear all the time, like a little, like the conscience. And the DLCs too. The whole thing is, what? $18? Wait, no, hold on. Oh, the Steam sale's only on for another 39 hours. Oh boy. All right, the Steam sale's ending in less than 2 days, so you guys better buy everything by tomorrow night, just so you don't forget. If you've been wanting something on Steam, you got like 24 hours left. 24 hours left on that Steam sale, yo. You're waiting on PAX Augusta? Yeah. Okay, we're out of auctions to go to. Yeah, get Parkitect and all the DLCs, BK. We'll play. We just got, guys, all right, BK, stop listening for a second. Chat, we need to trick and lure and just bully our friends into streaming more. They are so talented and fun to play with. I think they're just the best. Lumberjack, Dirty, Red, Uthris, BK. And, they stream as much as they can, but I think we need to violently encourage them with positivity. Because I think it's so cool to see them stream, and I think they're so fun to stream with, And I don't always watch them as much as I like, mostly because we play kind of the same games. So, like, at the end of the day, when I'm done playing this, I probably don't want to watch Dirty play it, but I still drop in and say hi. And I want to encourage them, too, It's like we've got competing restaurants, but I just like food too much, so it's not really competition. It's just making good food. Calling in sick every day, all day? You should be. I don't know. The 6 p.m. streaming just not going to cut it for me, BK. We're going to need to get you in at 4:45. So if you can meet with HR, try to get an early EOD, we'll talk about it. We'll talk. Okay, we're going to wait till 9 again, see if we can collect some cash. Oh, what we could do is go to the blind auctions, but those could be... Yeah, I should probably save the big truck for that, because if we had to go to the blind auction, I'd have to bring all those boxes all the way down here and all the way back. $4.45? Yeah, BK. Look, you need to stop being so funny and like helpful, just like Nicholas when it comes to like Rap Simulator and Pizza Sim. And then the worst part, chat, is these people who are great, and they don't stream themselves. They want me to stream for them. Like, you stream too. People want to see your perspective. Especially if we were to play a game like Repo or like, any of those horror games where you're in a team, like Phasmophobia or Repo or Lethal Company, whatever, Bum, 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 bum. I saw you live and I instantly thought of you playing the Flood Survival Ultimate Simulator. It must have been 6 or 7 years ago. How the time flies. I think you're talking about Infra, which is hilarious because chat brought up Infra a little bit ago. We're going to have to do an Infra playthrough. Thank you, Shaw Dog, for watching. I still get comments on the Infra videos. People really enjoyed that playthrough. And it was kind of like I wanted to do a full playthrough without streaming at the time. Or streaming didn't really exist at the time, or something like that. That's what YouTubers used to do. You'd put up 45 different parts of like a, 10-hour playthrough or something of a shorter game, but still, you wanted to put out something that was a little shorter, so not everybody had hours on end to watch. Jessica B. Yeah, that's another example. Jessica B. not streaming. The age of Let's Plays was a good time. Yeah, true. Well, and then see, the only difference, we get lots of comments in the Let's Plays, but not so much on the live streams because people are, actually commenting while we're live. And then people were shocked, like, how come, there's not many comments on this 8-hour video? It's like, well, because in that course of 8 hours, people came in and said hi, asked some questions, and then got an answer live, and then they were like, oh, cool, All right, let's see. $285. Let's go. Is there anything else? Oh, there is. Okay. There's not much left to sell. But this is good. We're about halfway there. Halfway to the halfway. Well, not even halfway, but... Yeah, this is GTA 6, yeah. Early look. First early... This is actually Cyberpunk 2. Not even the, what was it called? Wings of Liberty or whatever the hell? I already forgot. I think we're all sold out at the pawn shop. Alright, by the time I get home, it'll be 9. Chat, you know what was a really good game? 2 Point Museum, dude. That game, this song reminds me of 2 Point Museum. Damn, was that good. 2 Point Museum is an absolute banger, dude. Like, 2 Point Hospital is really good. 2 Point Campus is pretty good, too. There's some annoying things about it, but I guess that's university for you, I guess. But, man, 2 Point Museum, the whole collectathon of sending people out in choppers and doing all that stuff, man, is that good. Actually, maybe what we'll do for BK is we'll assign BK one night every 2 weeks where she has to stream on this channel. I'll take a day off, and then BK can take over. It's the only way we're gonna get these people used to streaming. You know what I mean? We gotta start them slow, chat. Like if you're out of shape and you haven't really gotten a lot of physical activity lately, you first should start with some walking and then some jogging, and then go into the, in order to lift big, you got to start small, What do they say? Journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step, literally. Look, BK, I'm just trying to get you into some plans, all right? Like, I try to support all my friends as much as I can with the raids and stuff like that, and the motivation. And then it just becomes threats like get a hand in, helmets not chair. You've heard me yell at Ingrid before, and like the kebab simulator. I'm telling her to get a hand in, lock it in. But it's because they're good. I'm a little bit like a football coach, I guess. Yeah, just tell everybody their last easy day was yesterday. Okay, I see the bats. I think that tub's instant sell. I can't believe the tub can't be like a... It's an insta sell, but I can't believe you can't actually sell that tub. You had to rewatch last night's stream. It was good. There's chemistry between everybody. There's a... I don't know what you call it. It's like, you know, listening to a radio show or a podcast. That's what's important. That stuff's good. 6 to 8 p.m. for BK? Yeah. Well, we'll get her to meal prep. One of the best tips I can give you, BK, for meal prepping is, you know, just boil your water ahead of time and then freeze it so it's ready for the next day. So, like, if you were supposed to stream tonight, you rush home and preferably do the stream first, and then you'll be super hungry after the stream, but then you'll have water ready to thaw out, ready to go for when you make pasta. One day you'll try streaming. It looks like a lot of fun. Well, we got some good chats though. We got people who bring up some funny stuff who are just relatively chill and like we're not playing competitive shooters where everybody's stressed out and freaking out. Mega brain, yeah. Yeah, the pre-boiled water. Then you just freeze it. Save it in bags. go pick up some Ziplocs from Costco. Or really just, yeah, get a Costco membership and then just drop in every day for those free samples. I mean, how much is a yearly Costco membership? Like, what, $60? You swing by that Costco every day for lunch. Don't go to that $1.50 hot dog. That's a trap. Real billionaires know the real money is in going to the free samples. Like, sir, would you like a sliver of lean pocket? Ah, yes, of course. They don't not half or a quarter. They split the atom when they give you that. But damn it, there's nutrients in there. Where else are you gonna get your riboflavin and your dye number 16? Those are essential food groups, people. Should we do another one? 4 o'clock. I'll come back. Costco poutine. Jesus. I wonder what a Canadian IKEA is like. Do they have poutine and Chetboular? Chetboular och mack och ost. I don't know how the hell you would say that. Macaroni och ost. I believe I'm probably correct on that. But here's some reasons, chat, why BK will probably never, the real reason is she gets free poutine at work. She ain't gonna cut back on that job at all. They got her locked in with benefits. Like, I can't offer anybody like free poutine on the channel. Like, we can't do a full catered salad. Like, I couldn't. If I got my friends into a streamer house, and in the middle of the streamer house, instead of a kitchen, we recreated the dining area of a 1999 Pizza Hut, and like literally had people with 90s haircuts, and like had that salad bar set up, infinite, that still wouldn't be enough. These guys wouldn't fall for it. Friends are too smart. Wait a minute. I'd rather work 9 to 5 and come home in a decent hour and see my loved ones than work from 8 a.m. to 2 a.m. like Raptor does. Which is true. And I'm not complaining. Not McCain's, the potatoes? Well, you're making up some excuses there, girl. Oh, damn it. See, I walked forward so I could look further into the thing. Oh, there's a generator there and the damn light. Oh, this damn thing glitches out. Scammed. I want my money back for that. Damn it, dude. Can I join late? I'm here. Come on, give me a table. There was good stuff in that locker. McCain making excuses. Poutine is a top 5 favorite food. Yeah, it's kind of hard to go wrong with like potato and cheese and gravy. Raptor, did you find the Bradford diamond in one of the units yet? Bradford has a diamond? Oh no. That freaks me out. I think oh guys, we're probably pretty close to like Stromby and Pinto. We already lost Pinto to marriage. Stromby's probably pretty close. Spunked. We may lose some of the greats. And then it's fully over. Your work serves Cavendish fries and not McCain's. Cavendish. Am I gonna have to do like a taste test where I get like 6 different bags of fries or something like that, and then make like a small little cup and do a taste test? It'll be like Brutal Foods from Brutal Moose, Ian. I did want to do is it's awesome how other creators inspire you to do stuff, and then if you start a new video series, it would probably mimic what they did because those are what your ideas are based off of, and then very, very soon you would like come up with your own stuff and do it differently with your own style and memes. That's how I'd imagine it going. Start out a little bit like that as the example and the thing that motivated you to start the series, and then you make it your series. You start a series and then you make it your series. Yeah, Goof Troop all grown up. Yeah, true. We gotta start listing off who's got kids and who's stepping into college. We gotta get people on work release programs. That'd be easier. Be like, all right, you gotta stream 10,000 hours for your freedom. And you know, it would be soft criminals, like people, like what are some actual like criminals we could stream with, you know, like, but it has to be hardened though to make it more interesting. Like people who don't bring their cart back at the grocery store, there's no excuse, no exceptions. I don't want to hear it. There's no but about it. People who don't signal when leaving the highway, getting onto the highway. People who don't pull into the parking space correctly, like, you know, violent, hardened criminals. These people who need to go away for tens of thousands of years, but if they start streaming from the, you know, from the yard at the jailhouse, I'm all right with that. They can work off their debt to society. So a prison simulator, yeah, be perfect. People who didn't rescue Mutt in KCD2. True, but I feel like a lot of people may have not known Mutt was there. Or Pebbles for the longest time. I didn't even know where the hell I'd find my horse. Your son just started My Summer Car? Oh boy. Alright, that's good. Have him rebuild the carburetor in the bathtub by the end of the month. I mean, I've tried everything, Chad, to get our friends to stream more. I've tried, you know, meeting up with them in public and motivating them. I've tried veiled threats, thinly veiled threats, actual threats. And not of violence or anything like that. You just kind of leave it open-ended, like, hey man, if you don't stream, I'm finally gonna do it. And that's all you say. You just leave it at that. Like, BK, if you don't start streaming on days that end with Y, it's gonna happen. What's gonna happen? That's all you gotta do. You just threaten. You watched a streamer sacrifice mutt for food in the siege in KCD2, and you can actually do that? Oh my god. F that. I can't. Wow. F that. I thought that was just a meme option. Yeah, it'd be a shame if something happened, yeah. I don't know. Well, the greatest thing about streaming, though, is I think it does make a lot of games more enjoyable. You know, farming sim is fun, but being able to, or any business game, watching growth and development is exciting. You know, like when we go back to Supermarket Simulator, I've forgotten what our supermarket looks like. So for the first hour, when we get back into that game, I'm going to be like, oh yeah. And then we're going to have to, even before we open the supermarket, take a look at the update and be like, okay, is there anything in the current build, like our build, that we should change based on things and stuff, you know? Wow, this frickin' locker was packed. All right, we're gonna have to put the big stuff aside. Come back for that. Oh, look! This must have been Pinto's locker. Everything but the kitchen sink. Oh, never mind, the industrial sink. When people leave, it opens up new slots. Oh, that's true. Oh, there's a body there. But, yeah, you know, actually, that's amazing how much time has passed. Like, when we started streaming with Bradford, that was like 2020, 2021. Bradford was literally, like, driving a Crown Victoria around for, like, Lay's. Setting up Lay's potato chips at grocery stores, and now Bradford is like this high-level ATC like tower guy. Like he's authorizing all these like commercial jetliners to land and stuff like that. He doesn't have time for these childish video games anymore. I'm gonna have to come back for that. Sir, can we do another one? We got $1,500. Ooh, there's one coming up at 4. 4 to 8. We could do that one. We'll do that one. You know, actually, I'm quite excited, chat. We got Inzoy coming out too. That's gonna be the Sims competitor. It's a shame that what was it? Paralives got canceled. It's a shame. We gotta get more sim competitors, dude. I don't know why we can't get it together. I want EA sweating. I want multiplayer open world life simulators that are like The Sims. I'll come back for that. Okay, here's what we do, chat. Here's what we do. We get... Alright, BK, you can't listen anymore. Alright, here's what we do. For our friends who we want to start streaming or to stream more, we need to get them to play Streamer Life Simulator. I think it's like first or third person or whatever. We got to get them just into the lifestyle. You know, abandon hope, ye who enter here. Well, you know the spiel. Or I contact McCain's and we get BK a yearly sponsorship. They will supply 5 times like however much Canadians eat of McCain's a year per person, like they'll times that by 5. She could host parties, all the poutine parties at the house. Be great. Kate McCain's will cater. Be awesome. Every meal will contain fries. Be perfect. Hell yeah. So imagine getting that call, BK. Hi, I'm Todd Douglas from McCain's. Listen, we're ready to offer you 800 bags a year. Oh my God, she's crying at work. Oh my God, it's an honor. If you get McCain to sponsor me, I'll quit my job and stream full time. Look, I got Twitch sponsorship and you streamed once. I don't have high hopes. I feel like I could make contact with aliens, discover a new planet, cure several diseases, and somehow turn back time so a day is 72 hours a day, and you would still say there's not enough time a day to stream. Lifetime supply of deep and delicious. You want them to throw that in too? You're getting greedy now. I can. My powers are. I can only do so much. I can get you accredited in like Dave the Diver, or maybe be a playable DLC character in like Pacific Drive. That's the best I can do. We'll get BK to do like a Canadian radio show host in Pacific Drive, and that's all we can do. Oh my God, guys. Welcome to the radio, guys. There you go. Indra, thank you for the 40 bits. Thank you very much. Honey Boo Boo has a Twitch partnership. Chat, don't bring me down a peg, okay? It's my birthday week. I just got Twitch partnership on Pi Day. Ain't gonna break my stride. Yeah, blah. Rap, did you see the thing for the new Fords hitting you with the mandatory ads at the stoplights?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Wait, I was reading that. I forgot to bid. Wait, you're telling me that you're saying that Ford vehicles that have like the infotainment center are putting if an ad pops up into my vehicle, it's immediately going either over the overpass or right back to the dealership. I swear to God, if the infotainment thing pops up and says like buy 2 Fords and get 0 free, come on in for APR, financing, cash back, and other buzzwords that don't mean S, I'm putting it right around a pole. Rod, thank you very much for the 5. I love that one too, cash back. That one's great. How about lower the effing price? Well, pay us an exorbitant amount of money now that we put into a massive account in order to gain interest on it, and then maybe we'll give it back to you if you request it. What do you mean? Just charge less for the effing product? No, we can't do that. It's not part of our plan. What if I told chat that? Hey, chat, give me $500 right now, everybody watching, and then you'll get $400 cash back at the end of the year. Dude, think of the savings. Like, I can't even say that without laughing. It's so ridiculous. You know it's a scam. But you got to get guys who sound like, what's his name? Mike Rowe. You got to trust a voice like this. The voice like this wouldn't lie to you because 650 miles to the west, the Tomlin boys are out there logging and they're on their crab boat and they're hunting logs in their crab boat. Like that's the voice. It's a voice you could trust. The voice of reason. Isn't that what taxes are? Yeah, pay us money and then ask permission for your money back. And then if you're wrong, either way, we F you in the A. Which is not cool when it comes to finance. Look at that eagle sculpture. Ooh. Do I want the $500 in the P.O. box? No, I want chat to do as they wish with their money. You know your budgets, you know your time. Another thing too that I see more often now is this game worth it? Is this game worth it and whatnot? And to that I just have to say like this game is fun. Is all I can say because I don't know. You know, everybody's got different both amounts of time in their day and money in the bank, and you know, I mean, if you're retired and you have $70 million, then sure, you know, every game's worth your time, I guess. But do you want to spend all your time playing it? Maybe you want to go fishing instead. I don't know. Like, I love that game, Keep Driving. Keep Driving is an outstanding game, and I think everyone should buy it. Keep Driving. That's KEEPDRIVING. I love that game. But do you have the time to play? Do you have a Steam Deck? Do you have, you know, computer? I don't know. It's just good, though. I enjoy it. Every game that I play, I can, at this point, Chad, I've seen so many, you know, you guys remember when you'd buy a game based on the, and we still do this, I guess, on Steam, is like, you'd go to, even rentals, right? You go to the Blockbuster and look at the box before buying or before renting. And I feel like I'm really good at that. Like on Steam, I could take a look at a couple of pictures in the trailer real quick, or even when I get into my email, within 5 seconds, I can tell if it's going to be something I like, and then generally if something chat may like as well. I'm not always right about that, but I know I'll like it. It's like when you look at, you know, a menu item at an Applebee's, you know. Anything that has the word poppers or fritters, it's like, no, I'm past the age of 25 now. I don't fall for that anymore. Applebee's. Nice try. So I should buy all the games, is what you're saying. You should buy all the games that you feel like you'll play and have time and the time and money for. And really, to hell, if you buy one game a year and you enjoy the hell out of that, like, you know that in this Steam sale, there's probably people playing Red Dead Redemption for the first time, Death Stranding 1 for the first time. Like, go for it. You don't have to buy 70 games a year to be happy. If you play one, I hope you play the hell out of it. Somebody's gonna get Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 in like 2 years. Like right now, maybe it's a little spendy for them, but when they do get it, they may take 2 years to beat that game, and it's like, that's pretty cool, man. Like, I mean, we used to do that too, where we'd beat a game in like 6 months or something, because that's all we had, and there was no guides or anything for that. So maybe it's a good thing to savor. We used to savor things. I told you that. Now everything's a Costco sampler. Got to beat. Yeah, as a streamer, it's like, okay, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 has been out for 16 minutes. I need to beat this in the next 10 minutes, otherwise it'll be irrelevant. Okay, game's dead. Now I got to move on to the next one. That's the pressures we always feel as streamers. It's not you guys that should feel anything about that. You're not holding us back or hurting us or anything like that. It's just how the algorithms work. Once a game is out, people want to move on to the next thing, and that's totally fair. I do the same thing too, because actually I think on Thursday we're gonna watch the Future Game Show, which is gonna talk about all the games for this year, and then of course Summer Games Fest and all that stuff, and the cycle repeats where we just get excited about new games, and maybe we'll see more for you know, Death Stranding 2 and stuff. You work the same way. You have game bias. You quickly judge whether. Well, you do that with ads too. You know, like when it's a look, you're bald and a hair care product ad comes on, maybe that doesn't apply to you. You know what I mean? Nothing wrong with being bald, but the product probably ain't going to benefit you in any way, unless you want to pretend. I mean, you could do that too, but I'm just saying it's probably not for you. To which, when they quote miss the mark, I want $10. Oh, imagine how good ads would be if they owed you for wasting your time. Oh. That's what I'm gonna run for president on the waste of my time platform. I'm gonna eliminate any mail ads, like ads in the mail, and online ads. We're gonna cut those down. Remember how we had like paper waste reduction acts and things like that, and your bank's always telling you to go paperless for your statements? Mine would be, you know, the nonsensical ads platform. Like, look, if a 9-year-old gets an ad on their YouTube, like they're watching Fortnite videos, and a 9-year-old gets an ad for recent storm damage and hail damage in your neighborhood, call 1-800-ROOFS now. We'll re-roof your entire house. Like, the kid is 9 and they live in an apartment. What are you talking about? The horrible ad. You now owe that child $10. And that child will then be able to afford the dream about thinking about going to college. Talking about the future, Chad. Oh, I guess I can go back home now. It's 9 p.m. Well, let me see if there's any more money. Should have lived through the 1990s watching where the TV was hell. I did, though. But I could always tell when a commercial was about to pop on, and then I'd hit the mute button and then go into the kitchen and like make snacks. Or I'd go outside or something for a minute. I feel like it was easier to step away from the TV because the TV had to stay there. The phone, you know, that usually tends to come with you. You wish you could afford dreams. That's right. It's that 9-year-old's money and they want it now. Yeah, but 9-year-olds, you know, back in the day, 9-year-olds were asking for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles action figures in the Technodrome. Or me wanting that Micro Machines white van that folded out into like a construction place. That was the pinnacle of wealth. People talk about money. No. As a child, you were wealthy. Like, if you had like 3 to 4 Hot Wheels car and that little carpet or rug you could put in your room that had all the roads on it that you could drive around, you were wealthy. You were a wealthy child. Richie Rich ain't got S on you. Oh, he had water slides and a helicopter and a McDonald's. He was broke. He doesn't have memories like we do. He had go-karts. And now his family probably lost out on some bad crypto. He's living on the streets. But you can always remember what it was like to rewind that hard-shelled double 2 VHS copy of Fantasia. Oh yeah, that was well, chat. That was well. Tonka trucks, yes, before they were made of plastic. Oh my God! If you were part of the, this sounds like I'm telling you guys about if you or a loved one have mesothelioma, but if you or a sibling grew up with Tonka trucks that were made of metal, oh my God, you were locked in. You only got kites for your birthday when you were a kid? The 99-cent ones you could get at the local Kmart or Caldors. Oh, dude. I forgot about kites. Damn it. The outdoors chat. Do you remember it? I do. Ooh, we made $55, y'all. $55. But remember, our pawn shop is loaded with stuff. Now we gotta make some sales. Wait, there's bad crypto? Oh, yeah. We used to ride the metal ones downhill. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you'd sit your little back end in the back of that Tonka and put your feet up on the cab and just roll downhill. It was an escape vehicle. Huh. Yeah, metal Tonkas were indestructible. Oh. Tonight I gotta watch a video of like somebody like restoring one of those. It would be so awesome. You know the videos I'm talking about. No voice, guy just with black gloves, just, you know, using pliers and some other WD-40 and whatever to rip a thing apart. Putting all those little metal parts into a acid wash or something like that, and oh, heaven. Metal dump trucks are worth a lot of money right now. You guys remember the red radio flyer wagons? Oh my God. Oh, and now they have those effing Fisher Price ones, or the Little Tykes one that's made it. Bro, those damn plastic ones look like somebody hauling their child around in like a late 90s car's bumper. Like it looks like a plastic jelly bean that's been hollowed out like a canoe. No. Metal environment. Yeah, everything has to break in 2 years and be made of plastic, yeah. I mean, we used to have good plastic, and then we figured out, wait, it'd be cheaper makes us more money, and it'll break, which makes even more money. Hell, even the Soviets experimented with, like, non-breakable glass. But that doesn't make money. think East Germany tried to make some treated glass that wouldn't break. Super heavy, but it worked for, you know, like beer mugs. Yo-yos with lights. Oh, bro, do they still make kids' shoes with the light-up kids' shoes? You know what I'm talking about? I don't know what the hell you call those things, but the... God, were we annoying. $8 to $4, $120. Okay, that's good. Well, at least we don't have a... Oh, you know what? I think we lost a little bit of money the other day too, because I think our house and loan pay... I mean, shop payment were due. Your son just got a pair of light-up shoes. They still do that? All right. They still make those? All right. You know, actually, do they still do wheelies? You remember those shoes where like there would be a wheel in the heel and like it would drop out and you could just kind of coast around with them? I don't remember when those were popular for me. I remember seeing them, but I don't know if it was middle school or high school, and then I haven't seen them since. So like early 2000s. Do you guys remember when yo-yos made a big comeback? It was right before fidget spinners became a thing. Like, I think fidget spinners were a thing in what, 2016, 17, 18? I think yo-yos came back like late 2000s, like 07, 8, 9. I think. All right, good. I needed to win. I need to just stack more stuff up in the pawn shop. Plus, our guy has a haggling. He can haggle more, so we're gonna make more money. Ooh, is this a blue? Oh, what's blue? Oh, the bangle. You were a cool kid if you could do yo-yo tricks, yeah. Yeah, we gotta bring back yo-yos. I'd be fine with that if yo-yos come back in. The fidget spinners though eventually led to the those weren't cool anymore. You know what came between? Okay, so we had yo-yos, which were great, and then a big step down from that were the fidget spinners. But then people tried to jump back up again, but it was through social media with the whole trying to land the water bottle, you know, on the cap, and that was somewhere between like fidget spinner and like yo-yo, because it was like once you could land the damn thing on the cap, that was it. Like yo-yos at least had more than one trick. Pogs, oh my god, Pogs. I think McDonald's had Pogs, didn't they, at a certain point? McDonald's had Beanie Babies. Oh my god, have you guys ever seen that video? You guys must have seen the video of the couple getting a divorce and they're dividing up the Beanie Babies in the courtroom. Oh my god, I've never seen something. I've never seen adults become more children than like that video, because it was like money was involved, but it was also toys, but it was like basically a dispute over McDonald's Beanie Babies. Jesus. Hacky sack, yeah. Hacky sack was, yeah, that was coming in. That was back or something. That was big when I was in prison, Raptor? No, in high school. But when I say when I was in, I don't mean the service. Like I was on my last tour. I mean, I was in public high school. Yeah, when I was in from 03 to 06, lost a lot of good men to the hacky sack. But damn it, it was a war that needed to be won. Yu-Gi-Oh? Oh, that was middle school for me. That was popular. Yeah, Rubik's Cube's always going to be popular. That Rubik's Cube you find like this game probably has Rubik's Cubes. I feel like you're going to find a reference to either Tetris or Rubik's Cube in every game. In fact, this game here probably has Rubik's Cubes in it, and then of course right now we're playing Tetris by stacking all the stuff in the vehicle. Oh, Skechers, yeah. Yeah, it was either K-Swiss or Skechers were the shoes that all the kids would win in like the kids game shows, like what the hell was what was the one where it was like a trivia show and they would dump gack on them and it was like what the hell was that called? It wasn't Double Dare. Oh god. All right, now I'm still unlocked my memory of a show. It was like a brain. There was like a brain and topics would ad lib or something like. Was that it? Mad Lib? No. The hell? No, not Double Dare. Figure It Out. That's what it was. Yeah. Kids Choice Awards. Lol. Kids Choice Awards. Is that still a thing? Whoa. Oh no, the mattress should... is it gonna stay? Oh, it's gonna fall off. It should be locked in. You should be locked in. You monster. I'm gonna have to come back. What would you do? Oh, hey, what was the one where kids would go into the arcade machines? Like, wasn't there one where it was like VR? The kids would go into like a VR arcade game and have to throw... Like there was a food fight one. You could throw food at AI and stuff like that. I remember being fascinated by that. I still think VR looks like that. I'm like, this technology is not gonna... It's still in development. Like, VR has been in development since like 1985. And whenever the first day was, they're still working on it. I mean, that's true with everything, but VR just makes it... It's like it just came out yesterday. Spencer's? Was that what that was called? Oh, Nick Arcade. And that could have been it. It wasn't a memorable name, so it must have been that. Okay, wait, it's almost 1. We can do... Oh, right there. Hold on, let me do this one real quick. I'm coming, don't start. Okay, what else is there? Whatever, just win. Win. Laser tag. Laser tag was cool. I think they still do laser tag, yeah. Well, a lot of people like airsoft instead. Oh, nice. That was an easy win. Easy day 1. Yup. You remember the... You know, statistically, I think somebody who watches this channel must have won the Nickelodeon Toys R Us shopping spree. Who here in the chat? Don't lie. One of you must have, though. Somebody must have been flown out to Orlando, Florida, and had taken part in like a Toys R Us shopping spree. And again, wealthy. A wealthy individual. That's wealth. I mean, like, literally walking away with a win from a Toys R Us. Oh. If I could have, like, you know, chocked full a cart full of micro machines during that time, oh my god, that would have been handed down from my children, their children's children, heirlooms. Been like, oh, this is the high-rise construction set, and here's a T-Rex's diner. I think those are actual play sets I had. Oh my god, there was one with a farm where you would like pull a little tab and then it would make corn pop up. Oh, I would play with that for hours. If I pull it slower, the corn grows slower. This is realism. Wow. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you could just recreate those... that's what you should... Like, if you become somebody wins a scratch-off tonight, and wins like $100 million. Next thing you got to do is rent out an abandoned building, have them decorate it like a Toys R Us from 1990, and just recreate winning a 1995 Nickelodeon Toys R Us spree. Wealth. A year's supply. You want a year's supply of zoo books once. Now that's a win. That's a big win. All right, I'm gonna come back again. Tickle Me Elmo. Oh, I remember Furby. And then when those batteries would die, and you had that thing sitting on like a shelf in the closet. Okay. All right. Well, we're not. And I'll never be opening the closet again now. I am not going to be going in there. That's more terrifying than those damn Five Nights at Freddy's. The Furbies are somewhere between Gremlins and like Five Nights at Freddy's. It bridges that gap for sure. Absolutely. Prizes didn't include tax. Oh my god, bro! If a kid had to pay, wow, that is the thing, isn't it? Like, wasn't that what a lot of people were mad at Oprah about when she gave away all those cars? People had to pay tax in the car. Which, all right, look, as an adult, if you get handed a free car and you just got to pay, whoa, you know, a couple $100 or $1,000, you know. But as a kid, that's got to be free. 100%. Can't have a parent like paying off the back end of a kid's Toys R Us run. Like, don't do it, Billy. Don't get the expensive Micro Machines. You'll bankrupt the family because we're gonna have to pay on the back end. Don't go for the Super Soakers that are over 20 ounces. We got to keep it small. Let's keep our dreams, you know, reasonable. Tamagotchi? Oh yeah, I had those. I'm pretty sure, actually, Dave the Diver has somewhat of an equivalent of a Tamagotchi, right? There's that little game where you can take care of a squid or whatever and feed it every so often. Wait, I need to... Okay, take that out and that out. Tamagotchi. The AI chat summary is pretty funny. All right. Yeah, I wish I could see what the hell... Because I feel like... You know what I feel like that is? Is YouTube talking smack. The streamer's berating his chat over them not watching 1992's special episode of Nick at Night with Keenan Ivory Wayans and Kel. All right, I want pictures of what YouTube's talking smack. Oh God. Okay, I didn't see that. I did not see that. Teddy Ruxpin, yeah. Power Rangers full robot set.
Afternoon.
Hey, brother. The streamer is experiencing a midlife crisis with his chat. Oh, Snick was great. Yeah, Snick. Well, Nick at Night, that was the one where they showed like I Love Lucy and stuff, right? You're right, though. I remember Snick. Well, Snick was the one where... Wasn't Snick where the kids were like around a bonfire or something? The orange couch at night? God damn. I gotta buy a DVD box set of just 800,000 hours of 1990 to 1999 Nickelodeon and just keep it on forever. Oh yeah, the Teddy Ruxpin with the speaking and stuff, yeah. That's at 7 o'clock. We can do that too. Ooh, look at that. Derailing chat. Look, I'm just playing look, we're playing a game about collecting stuff while we're talking about all the stuff we've collected over the years.
Yep.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on. Yeah.
My childhood was books, Bear, and Barbie dolls. Those were the days. Well, that's fair too. Books were fine.
Okay.
Many of us recently finding out that it wasn't the Berenstein Bears, but the Berenstein Bears. Even I didn't know about that.
Okay.
Does anyone else have a Fievel stuffed animal with the tape player in the back? No, but I remember Fievel Goes West and stuff like that. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, come on, man.
Bring him down. Oh. Come on. Come on. Right. Yeah. Back it. Oh. Come on.
Oh, Scholastic Book Fairs. You know what? I'm leaving. I'm out. No way was there $1,700 worth of stuff in there. That guy was just a troll. At a certain point, I was like, wait a minute. He couldn't be over $1,000 in there. Alright, we'll do this one. Whoa, there it is. Well, let's pull the van up. Meow, meow, meow.
Come on. Come on.
I probably don't want to go over 1,000 on this one.
Okay.
Okay.
Bro, come on, man. Okay, that was gonna be my last one too. I was gonna be out after that. Yeah, Goosebumps were good, and the games are good, and TV shows good. It's all just kind of good. It's good, like it's, you know, it works. Oh, going to the public library, renting a CD, and then putting it on cassette. Ooh, chat. Committing crimes with government property. Ooh. Man, that cabinet fits in the entire back of the truck. That's insane. There's a book from Henry of Scotland. Look at this. Doesn't look like a notebook. It looks like something from Wenceslas to Sigismund. Oregon Trail. Oh, that was good too, yeah. Classic school games. Number Munchers. Spellevator. Oh, yes. Memories have just been unlocked in chat's mind with those words. Oregon Trail needs a remaster. There is an Oregon Trail game that came out maybe 2 years ago. It is on Steam and it's very good. And I think there's like even some DLCs and stuff for it. So if you want to play Oregon Trail, there is a pretty good Oregon Trail game on Steam. Or you could play the modern Oregon Trail, which is called Keep Driving. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mask. Oh, that sounds familiar. Oh. Come on, cats. Let's go. Stay up there. Okay. Don't get violent with me. Was that worth the bid price? You know, honestly, I don't know. Let's see. The cost was $1,044 and the value was $525. But this is unknown. So there could be some good stuff in here. Also, our guy at the pawn shop is able to talk them up and haggle upwards. So, but what we really need is just, no matter what, I'm going to need, what do they call it? Prestige. Because we want to get to 35 to get a new auction tier. That'll be everything unlocked. After that, we could start maximizing pricing. But yeah, we lost a little bit at the bid, but I don't think it's... A financial loss like that might still be a win somehow. And it depends on how much is sitting at that cash register too. But hey, you never know. You might find a microphone that's going to be worth a lot. I mean, $200-300 could set us back. All right, back breaking even. G.I. Joe, yeah. At least you aren't negative 500 like our restaurant. Your restaurant, that was yours. I don't remember working there. And then if we get some purples unlocked, we'll be good too. Is the pawn shop full? Oh wait, this is open. Alright, toss those in there and then we're good. Can you lose money in this now? We're playing hardcore mode, so... But you can always lose money in the game, I think. Depending on what you're doing. I mean, you can lose money by not having your pawn shops open for a while and then just buying a bunch of stuff. The way we played it, we should always make money. I feel like even though we're down now, we're still making money. Yeah. Oh, well, look at that. Almost up to 5K. Wow. All right. So then if we get 5K, then we just, I think that lamp sold for quite a bit. Oh, $339. Okay, so if we get, probably tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll get up to 5K, and then we'll take out a $2,000 loan, and then we'll go buy that truck. And then with the truck, we should be able to do more auctions faster. But then we'll have to get a little bit more money to be able to do the auctions. So we really want maybe one more full day up to passive sales. But that's pretty much it. We are closed. Well, actually, sometimes somebody comes in right at the last second. Okay. And then we have something at the locksmith too, so let's go pick that up. I wonder when poles and things respawn in this game. Oh, it's 9, so he's already closed too. Alright, we'll go tomorrow. I forgot he closes. Okay. What about tool upgrades? I think the next 2 tool upgrades are 8,000, I think. Yep. Well, they would definitely be worth it. But not bad. Like, now we have a ton of stuff in that pawn shop. That guy will talk up the price a little bit. So I think with all the stuff that's in there, we'll get our money back and then some. Plus, I don't know. I hate having the pawn shop empty. Even if we're working at a loss, it still gets rep. Rep is everything. Even more than money. Money, money, money. Money! Ah! Not only that, we're still up 1,600. So not that bad. A win's a win, damn it. Oh, already 6 hours in. Look at this. We played this game for like 26 hours before. Damn. So we're like 30 plus hours in, dude. Crazy. All right, guys, that's all my time tonight for Storage Hunter Simulator. We'll be back for more of this game and other business-like simulators that have, you know, making burgers and doing upgrades and installing kitchen stuff and serving customers and selling things and buying pawn shops, all sorts of these life job simulators. Make sure you sub and follow the channel. Thank you very much for watching. My birthday will be on Sunday, and we'll be doing some more giveaways randomly tonight and probably tomorrow morning on the Discord, trying to mix up at different times. So make sure you're active in there and come say hi. All right. Thanks again, everybody, for watching, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good one. Good night, everybody.